Okay, check it out. We are back. Back with more Minecraft. Let's get this set up over here. Okay, I think that should be good. The new and improved camera. Yeah. Oh gosh. Oh crap. My screen just went away. Hold on. Technical difficulty. Sorry, we got this. There we go. I don't know what in the world that was. It's like my monitor screen went blank. Basically, like, I don't know. Oh no, man. Anyway, here we are with the mob grinder, trying to repair our gear because we need to go and collect some supplies today. So we're going to need some gear to be able to collect supplies. This is the spot where we come to get our XP, so here we are. So basically, we are almost to 300 days, which is crazy. So the goal, as always, is not to die. But, oh man, you can almost see, I think that little, no, that spot can't be it, can it? I was like, I wonder if that's the XP farm. Not the XP farm, the iron farm. Man, I'll be happy when we get a geode so we can make a spyglass. Alright, slowly but surely. So, anyway, we went through and worked on the iron farm. Gosh, I think the last 3 streams, basically. And it's finally done. Like, it's completely done. 100% done. Nothing else to do. Functional wise, aesthetically, we can make it look better. But in terms of it being functioning and having all the villagers in there, we're good. We are good to go. So the goal for today is we need coal. We need lots of coal because every single person, every single villager in there is there so that we can trade iron with them to get emeralds. Makes sense, right? You want to have the iron trades available at the iron farm. Look at this. Speaking of iron, we got a piece there. Take some glowstone, a couple of empty glass bottles, rotten flesh. We'll take a carrot. Yeah. So anyway, we can't trade any iron at all or with them because we haven't unlocked it yet. Because the first trade is coal. So we need coal. We need a lot of coal. We have 30 villagers, and if we want to get all of them to where we can start trading iron, I don't know how much coal that is, but I'm guessing it's a lot. So I've been thinking that all I need to do is I need to keep clearing out where kind of our mining operation is right now. It's still kind of a temporary thing, but I was thinking if we can, eventually dig it towards where we want to build our house, it could all be connected. But I think currently I'm digging in the wrong direction for that to happen because it opens up into a cave. And up to this point, we haven't gone caving yet. I don't know what I'm going to need to do to get to the point where I'm okay with going caving. Let's take a look at the gear. Helmet, tip top, check. I don't think there's anything else. Chest plate, tip top. I don't think there's anything else. Maybe the Thorns 3 on the leggings. I don't know that I'm going to put Thorns 3 on the boots because I want to make sure that I can put the soul speed on them. But maybe soul speed isn't compatible with like Depth Strider or something. I'll have to look at that. So, like if soul speed, which I think is the one, because I think Swift Sneak goes on your pants. So if soul speed goes on your boots and it's not compatible with something I already have on there, then we'll just put the Thorns 3 on there and this whole set of gear will be completely done. Then maybe we can go caving. Because I think with the gear that I have on, I don't think that I can die to a creeper on one blast. I think it's close. Like, I think it'll take me down to like a half a heart or something. So if he blows me up and I fall from a high distance, I'll probably die. But at some point, we got to get out there, right? But for now, this is our plan. Alright, so we've been putting any bows that we get that have enchantments on them, regardless of what they are, right there. Alright, we need to move all that stuff up there if we're not going to try and... Beautiful. So there's one. The rest of this should be pretty easy. Once we get everything healed up, mended up, maybe we'll get a few levels. Because I think in order to put thorns on this, we're going to need a few levels. What else do we need? Silk touch, and breaking, efficiency, and mending. We could put something on that like silk touch or fortune. I don't know. They both have efficiency. Everything's got efficiency 5. Everything's got unbreaking 3. I guess I don't really know what else you would put on an axe. I've technically only stayed up one evening, one full night in this world, and it was up here. Probably because this is the safest place. As ridiculous as that seems. Alright, so we're good to go. Now, up to here, we just need to get some levels. Which I literally have no idea how many levels I need to be able to put this stuff on. So we'll just get a couple levels here and see what happens. We got another enchanted bow. Wait a second. What did that... Dang. Imagine if you got that like you really needed it. That's crazy. Potato. I was curious to see how it would play out between the copper and the gold. So what, we're on the third row with one left. On the third row with two left. Not nearly as much iron. I mean, I feel like the copper obviously is just dominating it right now. Well, it's only up by one, but you know what I mean, compared to where the iron used to be, obviously. Or at least chainmail. So maybe we'll just go to 23. We'll go to 23 and then we'll call it good. Look at that. Gold is taking the lead. Gosh, whenever we go to the nether, we're going to need a gold helmet, though. Maybe we'll just combine these two. Didn't really need a gold helmet in that moment, but we got one. That was weird. Didn't look like I was holding a bow for a second. Alright, we got to 23, we're out. I don't know if we need 23, but that's the number we were going to go with. Alright, everything's repaired. Got a few levels. We're out of here. It's doing that thing where my guy's glitched out again. What's up with that? That sucks. Well, gosh, I may go back to the house and restart the game. Because it'd be nice if I could see my character. I mean, I guess I don't have to, but it would be nice. I mean, I read where some people were saying they were having lots of problems with Bedrock, that there were a bunch of glitches and issues that they were having, but I hadn't really experienced anything. I don't know if it was just because it was like Bedrock on PC or what, but I hadn't really experienced anything other than this Like this specifically. Like where the character disappears. See, but it shows it there. Old school Minecraft, PlayStation 4. 1,648 hours on that one. 1,042 on that one. 477. 500. 9. I have 9 hours for Ark. PUBG is 2,000. There's 3. This is 1,100. Alright, let's restart it and see. Dude, I never notice it, but I have like a eyelash that's like hanging down on my eye, and until I have a light like shining directly at me, I never notice it. That's so weird. Like, do I have to restart my PlayStation? Why would I have to restart my PlayStation? Like, if I close the game and relaunch it, that should do it, right? I don't get it. Okay, anyway. Let's go check out the iron farm. I'll show you guys. This is what we did. This is what we got done. So we just head right over here. And this is basically it. Like I said, aesthetically, it does not look good. Functionally, it works great. But for now, yep, that's our entrance. That's the one. Come up here. What's up, dude? Wow. Okay, so here's the iron farm, and we'll eventually build it up to where it looks nicer, but for now, this is it. Now, these two guys back here need to go. I can't leave them over here. We've already built up how many people we need over here, so I don't know. They actually might be negatively impacting the farm. I'm not 100% sure. So we just have a little storage space, right, for overflow, a little extra storage, place where I can put a bed down if I need to sleep. And here we are. Here's all the dudes. So everybody in here has been traded with at least once. Now I just need to go through and trade with all of them to where we get them to apprentice so we can start trading iron. I needed 30 over here, so we ended up with extra guys. They live down in the hole. But I am beginning to think, because I haven't, after I finished it, I didn't really spend any time over here. I took I don't think anything's happened. I took 5 stacks of iron from over here, and I haven't really been back. But I don't think it's working right now, potentially because of the extra guys in the back. You know what I'm saying? There's 2 people back there. And I'm wondering if we need to move them. I feel like we do. Alright. Let's go back and get a boat so we can come back in the morning and move those two guys, because I don't know if maybe they're offsetting because they don't have workstations, and they have to have workstations in order for this farm to work, I believe. And since I have two dudes there that don't have a workstation, I don't know if this is true or not, but that's just what I'm thinking. We're gonna get them out of there and see if maybe it makes a difference. Let's put our cool helmet up here. Here's a boat. And then... Alright, fine. Let's put our stuff away. You know what the other thing I was thinking is... until we build our house, we need more storage space. Like, we did this spot is like full. You know what I'm saying? So like, we're not quite there to where we're going to build our house yet. So I was thinking about maybe turning in the church, this lower section right back down in here, into some more storage. Alright, Mr. Horse, I don't need you this time because I need to be able to get these dudes out of here. Crap, we put all that stuff in our inventory. Well, let's just go. We're just trying to bring them back. Put all that stuff in my inventory and then didn't put it away. Yeah, I feel like that is negatively affecting how the farm works. That we got two dudes living over there with beds but no jobs. Like no workstation. I don't know. We're gonna resolve it. Get in the boat. Get in the boat. These two nitwits shouldn't be affecting the farm at all, but we're still getting them out of here. It's time to take them home. Beautiful. Let's go, gentlemen. Best thing they added to the game. I say it every time. As someone who struggled transporting villagers for years, the fact that I can literally just throw them in a boat and take off running is an actual miracle. And can I push? Physically push the boat? I don't think I can. There we go. Okay, fellas. Yep, we got plenty of light. Can't go that way. Plenty of light in here, right, guys? There you go. Everybody should be good with that. Put one right there just for fun. Now we just need to cover this up. I mean, I think we can leave it open. What difference does it make? Perfect. Okay, so now we've seen the iron farm, see what it looks like. Let's put away some of our stuff. The iron farm is operational, I think, even though it wasn't working right there. I almost want to go back. Oh, wait, no. Potatoes come with me. I haven't put those flowers anywhere yet. This goes in here. Yeah, it's just like, man, I'm just like, look, this thing's like, I need more storage up on the top side. I feel like I should turn that church, or the, whatever it is. I feel like we should turn that into some more storage. Let's look in there real quick. Oh, look at that. What? What? How great is that? Now, I put lava in here at one point. I wonder if it's still in there. I'd rather look from the top than... Okay, it is not. Okay, so see, we could turn this little back area into, like, we could just put a few chests down back here, you know what I'm saying? A couple chests shouldn't be a big deal. Right? Maybe like, I don't know, like 4 of them or something. 4 chests. All right. Will cobblestone go up there? See, I can't even put this stuff up there. I need to go through and start organizing that, but maybe rather than organizing it, we'll just start to make new chests over here. Bro's dancing up the stairs. Now, why would you think you only needed 4? If you want to do it on this side, that was terrible. Terrible math by me. That was anti-math. Alright. We're going to make 4 more chests. Because apparently our math is terrible. Do we still have jungle? I think we do, yeah. I feel like that's the one that we need to make all that stuff out of because it's so much easier to chop it down and to get supplies for it. And let's get 4 pieces of wool. And we should be set. Appreciate you guys patrolling this upper area. Don't need that. Let's look at that. So, three, and then 9. One of these. That'll work. Okay, so when we come in, we'll want to put wood, stone, and then miscellaneous items, I guess. So anything that has to do with stone, we're going to start putting in this one. Check. Anything that has to do with wood, we put in this one. Check. Miscellaneous items. Check. Do we think we'll ever remember where this stuff is? Probably not. Eventually. Oh, sorry, kitty. Why don't you get out from back near the cactus? There you go. Probably not. Will we remember? Probably not. But you never know. This has been going in here. This goes up here. Now we're going to go back and look at this iron farm because I just want to see if it's going to work or not. It clearly was working at one point, but I haven't seen it work the last 2 times I've been over there. And now that we've removed those villagers, let's go see. Just curious. So obviously it was working at one point. I told you I took a ton of iron from it, like, I don't know, 5 stacks. I just don't know if it's gonna, like, what would be preventing it from turning on. Or like why it would have worked and now it would stop. Everybody's got a bed. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. There it goes. Alright, so it does work. So we're good. Man, I don't think we need any more iron right now. I'm not going to stand over here and hang out, but I was just like, man, I feel like I haven't heard anything. But it seems like it's working just fine. Or at least good enough. Alright, now we need coal to trade with all these dudes. Wait, can my horse... Yeah. Can they swim now? Dude, if my horse can swim, I want to try. I thought my horse could swim. Keep. I guess horses cannot swim yet. Okay. Well, that answers that question. Do you have to, like, push jump while you're doing it? No. Okay. I guess swimming is not a mechanic yet. I saw they were going to add it, but maybe not just yet. That's awesome. Alright, before we go mining, what do we got going on? Do our crops look like they're good? Crops are pretty close. Probably close enough, huh? And then this is definitely done. Alright. We'll do this stuff. These are things that need to be done. These are like our general chores that we just have to get done every day. Might as well heal this stuff up. will not have to do this. Once we have traded with all those guys and gotten enough coal, we won't have to worry about this anymore for our emerald supply. Although this one is always an easy emerald supply. Oops, that was supposed to be silk touch. What happened here? What? I bet you that was you. You probably were over there stomping around on it. Yeah, see? You're trying to stomp right through me. Alright. We'll harvest some potatoes. We might as well. I know they're not all ready yet, but I was ready. I hit this dude with the hoe. Does it make you mad? Dang. Dude is literally just standing there staring in the window at him. Like he wants to be adopted. Alright. Don't need that. Did this thing get... No, see, it didn't even, like, take any, like, damage to it or anything. What's up, dude? Is that all of it? Thanks, man. Alright. I think we have a book around here somewhere. Do we... Okay. I thought I had, like I had already purchased a book that I wanted to put on my stuff. I don't see a book up there. Nope. Nope. Alright, so... Is that right? Would that be correct? Yeah. Oh, I just noticed we hit 300 days. Let's go. I would look back at my guy. There he is, but he's not there for some reason. Okay. So, what do we decide? We decided probably thorns on the pants. And I have absolutely no clue which one the thorns I knew right where the thorns person was, apparently. 42, huh? That's ridiculous. This is an absolute, complete and total ripoff. Swift Sneak, I think I can only get from the Ancient City, which we are not going to the Ancient City anytime, even remotely close. And the Soul Sand speed thing, that ain't happening anytime soon. Because, like, we're not going to the Nether, and we're certainly not going to a Bastion. So, we need to name our pants, because this will be the final enchantment, I think, that we can put on these particular pants. What do we call them? I mean, in the past, we've gone with pajama pants. I always loved the pajama pants. Let's do something different. What's something fun? Rednecky. Wranglers or Levi's? We go with Levi's or Wranglers? I think Wrangler. I think Wrangler is more. Kinda rednecky hillbilly pair of pants. Boom. Protect your neck. Mystery of the chest boxing. Wrangler. Boots we'll have to save for another time. Thanks, everyone. Alright. So, last thing, this. No need not to go through and collect it if it's ready. Oh. Pretty good shape. Back in the boat. So next time we go to jump in it, we're ready to go. It's back in the car in. Okay, now, quite literally, all we need to do is go mining and get coal. We should not need our axe at all. We probably will need Biggie. Always want to have a shield, always want to have this, want to have that. Our bed. Let's go check out the mining area. I did do some, I was going to say some minor updates, which is true. I did do some minor updates to the mining area, but truly minor. Alright, so this now, we fall kind of in this little thing to where we're guaranteed, like we should be safe. So, I haven't really dug down here a ton more. We got some supplies, but this was just an enchantment room, just kind of randomly with some blocks, so We've got a place for overflow out here now for books as we go through and enchant them. Got a door in here. Got a little barrel, so we've got this stuff for enchanting and a crafting table. It's nice and secure now. Put up some nice lanterns now that we got all the iron we want. Got to have these bushes down here. And then we just started to add some storage. More storage. And then place where we can do some smelting. Get as much lava as we need. That's actually kind of exciting that that's full. So when we need to come down and gather up deep slate, or we want to start looking for diamonds, we got like an actual spot now where we can come up and get some work done. Have some storage. Again, temporary stuff, but it's going to work. It's going to get the job done temporarily. Okay. Now let's look up here on the iron level, or whatever. This is the level where we've been collecting iron and coal and stone and copper. This one has a lot more stuff. So we have done a little bit more digging through here, as you can see. Not a ton, but we've cleared some space out. And then we just kind of made a similar little spot. So it also has a place where we can start to get lava, because that had really kind of been, we didn't have like a reliable power source. So there, now we've got a couple of spots for some lava, do some smelting, and then just like storage, again, just general storage. I'm putting some slime in there. I think these are all full with cobblestone. Starting to collect some of these. Smooth stone. So this is probably what we're going to end up with today, because we're going to go through and collect a bunch of smooth stone. Opened up into a cave. This is the direction we want to go ultimately, because that's where we're going to build. And then in addition to that, this also opens up into a cave. I wasn't like super feeling cave exploration, you know what I'm saying? So I need to go that way, but not just yet. I think we'll keep working back here maybe. I don't know. This is great because we had no slime before, and now we have more slime than we need. You know what I'm saying? So anyway, we are going to look for some coal. That's what we need. We need coal. So maybe we'll expand and go down this wall this time. Again, like I said, realistically, that corner over there, this wall, that direction is where I'm ultimately going to build my house, is like out there, I think. And so I need this to start going that way. So maybe I'm just kind of delaying the inevitable here. Maybe I should just go through that cave, you know, or at least pillar across it or something. Like to see my armor hurting them. The thorns are paying off already. Yeah. I don't know. Maybe I'll go through and set up one more row of torches on this side, and then maybe I'll look at that cave. We'll see. I don't remember how big it was. I just remember when I ultimately opened it up, I was like, I'm not going in there. But maybe now that our gear is better and our armor is stronger, maybe we can. But see, I can't do this. I can't just run along and mow it down if we're in a cave. I don't know. It's so funny. As soon as I completed the iron farm, I'm not even kidding, I found so much iron. Like, it just was like, you have to be joking me. We needed iron so bad for the longest time, and as soon as I made an iron farm, it started popping up everywhere. It's like the game knows. But now I need coal. Lots of coal. And I feel like I don't see it anywhere. But at least we have the tools now to where we can go through and do stuff like this so much faster. Literally jogging and mining. See, these aren't spaced out correctly. 1, 2, 3, and then put one down. It should technically be over one more. You know what I mean? I should have... Do I really want to go through and replace all these torches? I don't know. Don't think so. Because see, look, it goes 1, 2, 3, and then I put one down. When I think you can have 7 in between. And I think I usually do like 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then I would put one down. Gosh. I would have to go through and redo all of them though. That sounds horrible. Maybe we'll just continue with what we're doing. 1, 2, 3, and then put one down. Yeah, that sucks, but that's fine. One day I'll go through and fix it. Should we look? See? I don't know, man. I'm just not feeling it. I want to explore in it. I don't want to just like pillar across it. That's the direction I need to go. I need coal. I need to not lose focus on what the goal is. The goal is to find coal. And collect materials. 3, 4, 5, 6. It does do some damage to my armor, but it doesn't. I thought it would do more damage to them than it did to me, but it doesn't. I was curious to see if we could take one of those things out just by standing. Because I think that was the full size one. I think we took out the size below that one. It died twice after jumping into our armor. Well, we're waiting. Where's the coal? Doesn't matter. We need all these materials regardless for building. Are we full? We're full. Yeah, it doesn't matter. We need all this stuff for building anyway. Look at us stacking. All right. So what, that's 8 layers? And not a single piece of coal, huh? I have to cough. Man. Wow. Alright, well, I saw some copper down here. Let's collect it. was unfortunate. Man, my throat went super dry. Haven't seen that yet. That's the first time we've had any gravel fall through. See, now I think this one will bounce off of me. He'll get hurt. Look at that. It's kind of nice in a way. Be able to do damage just by standing. I don't know, that one I cannot. I suppose in theory with thorns and mending, it would just repair itself long enough if you just kept killing, if you just kept letting stuff jump into you. More copper. Dude, there has to be coal in here somewhere, right? Gosh, I feel like I'm looking for diamonds. I'm not gonna lie, I thought we'd have a lot of coal by now. No copper. Okay, guys. Really? Dang. Sometimes I feel like iron will lead. To coal, but in that case it led to nothing. Was that it? Alright. Dang. Oh, it was right here. Well, dang. Oh. Well, dang. All right. Ooh. I heard a zombie. Maybe that means it's going to open into a cave. we will have to go the other direction. I'm not even kidding you. That is crazy to my brain to think that we just looked through all that and there was not a single piece of coal. I think that direction is unlucky. That's crazy, man. Okay. Well. Dang. That was a lot of andesite. I thought one of them was done. Okay. I don't think we've collected gravel yet. Oh, there we go. I was like, dang, is that our first gravel? And we definitely haven't collected dirt, so there we go. I don't know what to do. I don't want to keep going in the wrong direction. Whoa. This feels a little excessive, doesn't it? Hey. That's crazy. I never heard the noise a slime makes when it gets hurt. That's crazy. My apologies to Dallas Med for killing all of his brethren. See, I don't want to go through a cave because, look, it doesn't show my shield. Like, that's so messed up, man. Yeah, see, he's hitting my shield right now. At least I think he is. I don't know. Yeah, see, I don't want to try and go through a cave if I can't see if my shield's even equipped or not. Because you guys have no idea how much I hate this. I don't want anything to be able to fall down from above and kill me. Spiders, of course, can get up here. See iron down there. More iron. I don't know if you guys can tell. Just want a safe place to mine. That's all I really want. I want to get headed towards my house. Or my eventual house. We're going to leave it to where we can still at least know that it's there. So we can come back and explore at a different time. You know what I mean? Maybe we'll find something cool. Allegedly, I have my shield up. I don't know. Had some sort of software error on my computer. Hopefully that didn't mess up my stream. There's lapis. Okay. What do we got down in there? I don't see a geode. I think anything can get to me from up above. That dude got up pretty close. One piece of lapis. Pretty big cavern. Oh, we can't go that way, can we? Okay. What was this error on my computer? I think the stream is still going, but... Oh, it says it's for Steel Series. I think that was headphones I used to have a while ago. I don't have them anymore. Okay. Kind of got that situation worked out a little bit. We'll just keep going for right now. Finally. Finally. Something positive. 24. That, I would say that is a good success right there. Great success. All right. Sweet. Did I just put all this up here and I'm about to take it all down? bruh. That's not good. He's fallen right into that. That's why I was running to the side earlier. Like, I kind of got complacent right there because I was like, oh, I've already been through this whole spot. But that's why I was kind of like out off to the side when I was doing it, just in case something opened up underneath me. That's crazy. We cannot mine anymore. We are failing. Would have been cool if there was some coal up there. Yeah, see, I think I went through and just filled all this in, even though I don't, it's going to have to come back out. Because you put it at the wrong level. You can hear all the bad guys walking around. A little nerve-wracking. I don't know at what point I'll become comfortable playing in hardcore, honestly. Like if I was playing in regular, I would have jumped right down inside that cave and just started running around. You know what I mean? And then I was like, oh look. Oh, let's go. We got a fire resistance from that. That's awesome. What? I thought we just looked at this whole area and determined that we blocked almost all of it off. How was there someone literally standing right there? Okay. Okay, so that opens up into the world of death. I can't believe we just got a fire resistance from that. That was kind of cool. Like it goes back into there. Nobody can fall down on me, right? I'm sorry, but I'm kind of excited. We got a fire resistance. Okay, this is where this one goes. 1, 2, 3, 4. Should go right there. Okay, close enough. I can't believe that was a fire resistance. That's awesome. With the goal of finding coal, not so successful. Fire resistance, which we thought we would have to wait until we went to the Nether and trade for something. Successful. Alright. Okay, see, I was like, dang, there's another pit of death to fall into. Down to where the witches are. Alright. This whole area down here is kind of scuffed. Just gonna fill it in as we go. That way nothing jumps out and tries to kill us. See, now part of the problem with this whole scenario is we have to have torches to mine, and we're mining for coal. See what I'm saying? Like we're gonna have to use the profits. Or can you what was that one? Or you can make torches out of charcoal, right? Maybe that's the plan. Maybe that should be the plan. Maybe we should chop down trees, make some charcoal. Look at this. Will that go in there? That will not go in there. Will that go in there? That will. Somehow we got sticks. And we got some redstone. Either of these things drop yet? There we go. So it's slow, but it's progress. It's progress. We've been able to maintain the integrity of our mining area to a degree, I suppose. The only thing that spawns in here are the slime, so we're good. Oh, yeah. Lapis. Look at all that iron. That's crazy. Where was the lapis? That's awesome. I feel like we should collect this iron too while we're at it. I gotta be careful, man. I can't like bust one of these open and have it be like what the foundation that all these dudes are standing on is. Next thing you know, I've got 20 mobs dropping down on my head. Only for a couple pieces of iron that I don't even have to have. Just more interested to see if there is any coal attached with it. Sometimes the ores rub together. No? Are we almost to where this wall is even yet? Getting there. We're almost out of space. It's so weird seeing dirt down here, like in this area, but more iron. That is just unbelievable. Man, I'm not making any torches with the few pieces of coal that we just got. We're going to have to go chop down trees and smelt it. I think you can turn charcoal into torches. Let's put dirt somewhere else. Do some gravel in there. I want the lapis with me. We can put the iron up in here. Well, first things first. Beautiful. Almost a stack. Now, for the payday, for all of our efforts. $56. Okay. Let's take the lapis down to the enchantment room. That was a good find. Lapis was a good find. Fire resistance potion, probably the biggest find out of all of them. That was probably the big one. 56 coal. That's not so much. Not so much. I think we need 4 more pieces because those guys will take 15 at a time. So what, we can go trade with one guy 4 times if we've got a few more pieces here at the house. I don't know if we do or not. Not a single piece. These are sad times. Not a single piece. I feel like I've ridden all over this shore down here. We'll look real quick, but I think I got all the coal off of it. I think we basically have cleaned these stony shores out, but we can look. Yeah. I don't think we got any left. I don't think we literally don't have one thing stored over here yet. Okay. A bed. Okay. Is this thing working? Yes. So it gave us 21 so far. The rest of this stuff is just whatever. Okay. Well, who's the person we actually want to max out? So this dude's other trade is like chainmail. That one's a bell. Are all of you guys a bell? Okay. You're also a bell. Okay. Got it. So one of you guys. Chainmail boots. Chainmail boots. A bell. Pants. Boots. Pants. Boots. Boots. Okay. Doesn't matter, I guess. Looks like this is the dude I've traded with the most. Okay, that did it. So his third tier trades are quite possibly the worst trades of all time. Okay. No, thank you, sir. Do it one time. One time. Okay. Thank you. I know. No. I'm okay. I don't want to buy your pants. Okay. But that's not what we're here for. This is what we're here for. Is this. Let's take a full stack and see what happens. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. $12. Okay. 12 emeralds for that. That's pretty good. Oh. That might not be bad. Diamond pants. They look like they maybe even are enchanted. That might not be a bad situation. But the whole point was the emeralds. And we just got 12 of them. Okay. So we have 30 guys here. If we got 12 each time, I don't know, what is that? That's 300 and then 60? 360 emeralds. So, if in theory I could go through and trade with every single one of these guys each day and max it out with iron, like if this thing was producing enough iron, you could get 360 emeralds a day from this little thing. That's not bad. And it sounds like it's working great. Yeah. And I kept this out here And I hid this little spot. Didn't hide it, but... There you go. I mean, I feel like we should leave the coal here, right? This is where we want to trade. So we're just going to leave it here. I don't want to leave that bed there because I don't know if it'll mess things up with how the iron farm works. Let's see if it turns back on. It does. Alright, so we need a lot more coal. That's the main goal here, is a lot more coal. To get those dudes going. And we need torches, which means we need to cut down trees. I think, so when I ride along right through here, I'd like to clear all this back so that we could almost come straight across to it. You know what I mean? So like we were riding like up here on the grass the whole time. So I think that's probably what I will cut back, is all this stuff right through here. So we've got a nice, easy, straight path to go through. And we can take the wood from chopping all that down and turn it into charcoal. Make some torches. That's the plan. Alright, so we have a plan. We can make more torches with charcoal so that we can go mine more coal for emeralds. It's a lot of cows. Okay, I was like, I don't even know if those things stack or not. Do we have another potion somewhere else? I feel like I had one. I did. I got a potion of invisibility. Let's keep these together. That's pretty cool. 2 potions. We haven't done anything yet. I like it. Got paper buckets. These things go together here. I mean, realistically, we are getting close to where we should start on our house, to be completely honest. Once we get the emeralds and buy the thorns, which I think I need to, 30 something, put it on that. Honestly, I don't think there's anything else that I have to have. I mean, I maybe put silk touch on that thing. Maybe fortune on this, but I don't know what good fortune does. I could put silk touch on it, so every time I did the bushes, or not the bushes, but the leaves, I would get the leaves from it. That might not be a bad idea. So 2 silk touch books we need to buy, and 1 thorns book, and then we might be done. Like trying to get that sort of stuff. Then it would just simply be time to start building. Decide what we want to do in the world. I like it. Seems like forever we've been waiting to get to this point. Silk touch, 14. How many do we have? We can buy 1. Oh. Thanks, dude. We will put it on our shovel. All right, we got to come up with a name. What are we going to call it? What are we going to call our forever shovel? What do we have? Extra crispy, biggie, silkworm. Whenever you mine stuff with this, it just goes. That's a terrible sound. You know what I mean. All right. That was good progress. All right. That's it. This was a good stream. This was a good video. This was a good time. I enjoyed it. I appreciate everybody for watching. Feel like we got a lot of good stuff done today. We added thorns to one of our pieces of armor. We added silk touch to our shovel. We expanded down in the mining area. We opened up one of the villagers to where we can start trading iron for emeralds, which is free emeralds. Literally free emeralds. We don't have to do anything. Just stand in the iron farm and get free emeralds. It's awesome. Good times. Appreciate it. Thank you, everybody. I hope